Testing. Hi there, my name is Rohan Beve, and today we are going to be talking about the phases of the moon. We're going to be talking about what it is and how does it work and what are the phases of the moon. So how does it mainly happen? You know how whenever you look up in the sky, sometimes there will be no moon, there will be little moon, half a moon, maybe almost a moon, and then a full moon, right? As if it like continuously, one day it appears, the next day it's gone. One day it appears, the next day it's gone. That kind of stuff. And most people think it's a magic trick, but it is actually not. It is actually, most people think that the moon has, a moonlight. But in reality, the moon does not emit light. It's actually the sun's light. It's actually the sunlight that reflects off of the moonlight. It's the sun's light that reflects off of the moon, giving it moonlight. And it's also the very reason on how the phases of the moon work. This process mainly takes around 29.5 days, around that much. So as we know, the moon always rotates around the earth, right? So these are the phases of the moon. So phase 1 begins, of course, with the new moon. You cannot see anything. It's positioned right in front of the earth. It's positioned like this. You can't see anything. And then after 2 or 3 days, mainly, it reaches the waxing crescent. It shows a crescent-like shape on the moon. And by the way, okay, there are two halves of the moon phase. There is the waxing part and the waning part. The waxing part means it's getting bigger, like it's getting more fuller until the full moon, and the waning part means it's getting lesser until it's new moon. Okay, so it's waning crescent. And in about a week, we'll have the first quarter, which shows the moon now fully. Well, now half of it has been seen. So now half of the moon is shown. And then after, again, about 2 to 3 days, we'll have the waxing gibbous, okay, which shows almost all the entire moon, just a little bit left of shadow. And then just in some time, we'll have the full, bright, big, bad moon. The full moon, we could see it fully and clearly with all its glory. And then the waning part begins. First, then some of the shadow will appear on the moon, calling this the waning gibbous. Then half of the moon is enveloped in a shadow, and this is called the last quarter. Then most of the shadow takes up 75% of the moon. This is called the waning crescent. And then all the light disappears from the moon, and it's now basically a new moon. And this cycle basically, again, as I stated, 29.5 days. It takes about, so it would be roughly equivalent to like 4 weeks, around 4 weeks for the entire phase of the moon to begin, to happen. And that's basically what the phases of the moon are, and that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.